check out the Say I Quit podcast on YouTube. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
It is damn true, yo. My name is Les Hardy Jr. Welcome back to another episode of the Say I Quit podcast, bro. I don't have my guests, my co-host. We don't have any guests today. It's just me, bro. We dolo right now, bro, because there's a lot to talk about. I named this episode "Talking to the Universe" #1, bro, because we're gonna be doing a lot about we're gonna be doing a lot of this, bro. Like I got shit like me, Reed, and Derek, like our schedules haven't been lining up as frequently as we want. And I just figured I also gotta speak my piece when it comes to just how I'm feeling right now about professional wrestling, bro. So without further ado, I feel like let's just get into it, bro. The biggest thing that I want to talk about, bro, is just why I haven't been watching professional wrestling or American professional wrestling, bro. I think the biggest thing for me right now, bro, is my issue with WWE, bro. And if y'all know me, bro, if you don't know me, bro, I love professional wrestling. I love WWE so much. I love AEW so much. I love all forms of wrestling, bro. But my biggest fucking gripe right now with WWE, bro, and it kind of hurts me to say, and this is the reason why it hurts me. First of all, bro, when I first started watching wrestling, bro, it was obviously because I had people around me watching wrestling. I had my pops watching wrestling. Like, life was good when I was watching professional wrestling, bro. I always sought asylum in it. Um, it was just this world that I could just escape into, bro. And aside from music, like it's always been my first love, bro. So when life got hard, I would always just embark on this journey, bro. I just be like, yo, like John Cena, Jeff Hardy, blah blah, like you know what I mean, like that's where I was at, bro. And I carried that from my childhood into like my adulthood, um, just being I'm about to turn 23, bro. I've been watching wrestling. I think, bro, I can't even put like a finger on this shit, like for like how fucking old or like how long I've been watching this shit, bro. But it's just like even now, it's something that connects me to my childhood, bro. That I miss like so much more daily, bro. Like I felt like life was just easier to like digest back then, bro. So now we get into the big 2025, bro. And so I think I should give y'all a little backstory too. If y'all be tapped in with the pods, y'all hear us talk about it all the time. There's been periods where me, Reed, and Derek, just like in our lives, bro, we just stopped watching wrestling, bro. Like like shit gets hard and shit gets heavy in this world, in everybody's life. Um, and sometimes we've experienced that professional wrestling just got too much. Um, whether it was just veering off into something that we were like, yo, what the fuck going on? I got something going on, like whatever, but we always found our way back. Um, listen, bro, wrestling now I'ma just say it, bro. It's got so monopolized, bro, and it's not even to the point where it was like with Vince. When Vince was running WWE, it was like, yo, like this is all another. Like this is it's either we watching WWE or TNA was going through like a real big rough patch too at this time. And I feel like WWE didn't have any real competition, so WWE was just doing anything, bro. They were doing anything. They were buying out companies. They bought out Evolve, like they bought out everybody, bro. And in turn, the product took a turn for the worse, bro. Really, really bad. And also like Vince's like mental capacity was just kind of like it took like a real big toll too. Like he was doing some shit, bro, that I was like, bro, like I remember I remember it was like my freshman year of high school, bro. I stopped watching wrestling. Like I was just living life in high school, bro. And it was like somewhere around freshman year, bro. Like I was watching pay-per-views and shit, but I wasn't watching weekly. I was searching up news, but I wasn't watching the weekly shows. I come back, bro, and the first thing I really remember seeing was there was Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. They had the US title, I think. It was a US title feud. And Sheamus like pulled like piss on like Jeff Hardy or something like that. Right? Like they brought up like Jeff Hardy's like sobriety. Um it was some Jeff Hardy spilled piss on fucking Sheamus or something. And around the same time, I think that's when they had Baron Corbin and somebody, bro. It was somebody else. Roman Reigns was beefing with like two people, bro. And they had like handcuffed Roman Reigns to the fucking the post and fed him dog food, right? Like cause the hounds, the big dog or whatever. That's around that time. And even then when I came back to it, bro, it was just like, you know, but it was just like, we back into wrestling, but it was just weird. Like it got really, really weird. Vince's booking got really weird. And I think where it started picking up was in 2018. I remember hearing about this show. They were hailing it as like the biggest indie show of all time, and that happened to be All In. That was the first All In. That was 2018, and I remember watching this, and I'm seeing like all these people that I remember just like from New Japan, especially. Like there was I believe Rey Mysterio was on the card. I think that was like the name that I was like, oh shit. Then you start seeing like Kenny Omega. You start seeing the Bucks, like all these. I think Cody was on the card too. Yeah. Cody faced. Did he face Aldis at All In 2018? Maybe, but this was like around that time, bro. And I felt like that's the thing that really like shifted WWE to be like, yo, I think we got some competition over here. And then COVID hit. There was a pandemic era, bro. And for what it's worth, professional wrestling tried. They tried, and I think I got to give them some credit for that too. But like when AEW, like when it was like first like incepted, or like the inception of AEW, bro, I think it was like 2019 ish when they first had I think it was Double or Nothing. Yo, those first like 2 years of AEW was some of like the greatest television in professional wrestling history, bro. Like that was like it felt like it felt like watching TNA for the first time, bro. I remember when I first turned on TNA. I believe it was on Spike TV at that time, bro. Or maybe it wasn't. But anyways, I'm watching TNA and I'm like, yo, like six-sided ring. They doing all this crazy shit. You had AJ, you had Samoa Joe, Fallen Angel, um, Sting, shit, Kurt Angle, bro. Like you had Abyss. But anyways, I'm not gonna go on a TNA tangent right now. But I say all that to say WWE hadn't really faced any big competition until AEW came through. And when that happened, WWE was like, yo, we getting Vince the fuck out of here. Then the shit happened with Vince. Triple H ended up taking over, and I felt like we was in like a honeymoon phase with Triple H. And see, I don't think Triple H is inherently a bad person. I don't think he's inherently a bad booker. I think there's a lot of high highs, but there's a lot of low lows, and I think the low lows are starting to like outweigh all the good that he's done. Um, I remember when he first came to start booking. Um, he was changing like Max Dupree back to LA Knight, like he was doing shit like that. And then 3 years later, you're like, well, what the fuck is LA Knight doing right now? Stuck in a bloodline vortex. I thought the bloodline was done with. Let's really talk about it. Why is LA Knight probably not winning that Money in the Bank briefcase for like the second, third year in a row? What's Melo doing? That's a big one for me. What's Melo doing? Melo don't miss. That's cool. That's cool. But wasn't he the first pick of last year's draft? What he did since then? The 7-match series with Andrade. That was beautiful wrestling right there. First, ain't nobody was even expecting like when they first announced the match, we were like, oh, that shit finna cook. But they went 7 matches, bro. Chemistry off the charts. What happened after that? What Andrade do after that? Hmm? I'm waiting. That's right, nothing. Nothing. Like this whole, even like the build to WrestleMania 40, it was just like Cody and Roman and this and that and Bloodline this and Bloodline that. And what about the rest of the roster? Any takers? Like, and I want to like quickly like delve into this too, because actually not even quickly, bro, because I also got a bone to fucking pick, bro. And here's the thing, bro. I feel like, bro, it's okay to criticize, bro. I feel like anybody in this world is not too good for criticism, bro. Especially in the realm of professional wrestling, bro. Um, I love professional wrestling. I love WWE. I love AEW. I love New Japan. Like I love professional wrestling, but it's okay to criticize. And I seen Triple H say like maybe like a month or two ago, he was like, just fucking watch the product. Like just nah, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like I think I kind of held a lot in because I was just like, in the future I don't want to get retaliated against, because I'm like, but at the end of the day, bro, I gotta speak my mind, bro, because I love this shit way too much to just stay complacent, bro. I need to criticize this shit. Where's all truth? I think that's what really did it for me. Like the past, like, honestly, bro, since WrestleMania, bro, WrestleMania 41, I ain't been really watching wrestling. If I don't be real, I've been watching here and there. I've been watching like week in, week out, or whatever. But like recently, I don't remember the last full wrestling show that I really sat down and when I was like, I need to watch this shit. Nothing's interesting me. And I think that's okay. I think that's healthy. I think that's a healthy relationship, bro. That's a healthy ass relationship. It's just not for me right now, bro. And that's okay. I feel like I feel like the IWC especially, they're like, oh, like, nah, like you'll get better and this and that. Like, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break, bro. And I think the worst part about it is with TKO, when TKO came and the Netflix deal, bro. What happened, bro? What happened to that glorious company, bro? We 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 were on such a high that we failed like to just realize what was actually going on until we're stuck now. Like obviously when we heard the merger, we were like, yo, like, we had like a little we were like, oh, okay, I guess so. But we were like, yo, all right, something seemed a little bit off about this, bro. And then the Netflix deal happened. That first episode of Netflix, bro, they tried so hard to just like get that mainstream appeal, bro. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting mainstream appeal. You have a company, you want your company to be successful. I understand that. But not at the expense of your diehard fans. If you look around my room, you see this fucking shelf right here, bro. You see that shelf right there? The top one, two, three, the first four shelves, bro, it's just action figures. Look at my desk, bro. I got Pop Funkos. I got my WWE spinner belt, bro. Like I have wrestling, and a lot of it goes back to WWE, bro. But I'm tired of falling for this monopoly, bro. This capitalistic society that we in, and I understand, bro. That's the way that the business is gonna be successful. I guess so. I guess, and if anybody really want to argue with me, we could really go down into the nitty gritty, bro. I don't have a problem with that either, right? Because they want to hail, uh, they want to hail budget cuts as a the reason why all these talent get released, while our truth is not getting re-signed. At least as a performer, we don't know if he's getting a Legends deal, but as a performer, um, why? The all truth shit I think is really what got to me, bro. Because all truth, if y'all didn't know, Ron Killings, he was the first black NWA heavyweight champion, world champion, right? He's been wrestling for 20 plus years. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what anybody said because people had a problem with all truth facing John Cena at a Saturday night's main event. They had a problem with that. The only problem I had with that is John Cena had limited appearances. I didn't have a problem with all truth. Um, never had a problem with all truth. Like you know what? It makes sense. That's childhood hero. I just had a problem with more of John Cena, right? Um, but all truth still could wrestle at a very very high level. Up until like last week, he had the number one selling T-shirt. They WWE actually took it down from the shop. I could search for like a Jeff Hardy T-shirt and I'll find something from like 5 years ago in WWE shop. But your number one seller, you gonna take that T-shirt down? It's the Ron Cena, the last time is now T-shirt, and I wanted that T-shirt too. It took that shit down swiftly. Um, the Rhea Ripley had a All Truth T-shirt on. They made her take it off, and she was like wearing like a crop tank top. This All Truth we talking about, bro. Unless it's something that we don't know of, bro. All Truth, Ron Killings, y'all on some shit, bro. Y'all on some shit, bro, and y'all getting rid of all these veterans, bro. Like they could still go. That's like if you get rid of like Kofi Kingston or Rey Mysterio or Sheamus. Like the fuck? What is y'all doing, bro? And it's like the product has gotten just so stale, bro, recently, bro. Like I can't get into, bro. Why am I hearing like I didn't watch Monday Night Raw last night, but why am I hearing that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed for the first time as dominant as they could, like they remind me of like, bro, there's no tag team that's like them. There's never, I don't think that, I mean, yeah, maybe there has been, but what? Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed? Tell me why they lost. Tell me, I'm hearing that they lost. Correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me why they lost. Tell me why they lost. I don't give a fuck. Oh, interferences and blah, blah, blah. We have to suspend our delete. Nah, shut the fuck up. Our disbelief. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Let's not do that shit. Let's not do that shit. They realistically, I'm not suspending my disbelief, bro, or suspending my belief. Because a team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed should be like they should break like the tag team title record, bro, for longest reign. Like that's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. But I'm hearing that they lost. Do better. do better. And it's dumbass shit like this that's getting me to stop watching American professional wrestling, bro. I know this is like this is more directed at WWE, but also AEW too. We're like, I feel like AEW in the past couple weeks, I think they also kind of realized like, yo, WWE kind of fucking up, bro. Like we gotta up our game, bro. And they have, bro, like to a huge extent, bro. I gotta give them their props for that shit, bro. But WWE should see that and be like, yo, damn, like we gotta step our shit up again. And I'm not saying step our shit up like, running a show against them, like, you know what I mean, like booking booking an event the week before they have residency, like not little petty shit like that. I'm talking about your product, bro, because it's a slap in the face, bro, to people like us that you expect to consume this shit. You know what I mean? So what does that say about how you feel about us? What does it say about how you feel about us if you expect us to just be complacent and just take it? One thing I'd never be in this life is a fucking yes man, bro. I'm like, just because I love this company so much, I'm gonna dick suck. Hell nah, bro. Do fucking better, bro. Do fucking better. And Tony Khan, I'm still on the ass, bro. This Death Rider shit is ass. Shit is dog water, bro. But I just really had to get up on this shit, bro, just to be like, bro, like I expect more in 2025, bro. I expect more from professional wrestling, bro. And like I be trying, bro. I honestly be trying, bro. Like I probably I probably I get most of my shit from like the internet and Twitter, like about what's going on in professional wrestling, bro, because it's just ass right now, bro. And I feel like it's much more interesting to just like see what other people are saying, or looking at a segment, or looking at a reading about a storyline that I didn't know that just formed, because it's just been ass. Point blank simple. Like I don't want to sit here and lie to y'all and be like I'm watching these shows, bro, but I'm not, bro. I'm really not. Professional wrestling, y'all need to do fucking better, bro. Triple H, you need to do fucking better, bro. We tried so hard to be like, damn, like the booking really better, bro. But we in some uncharted territory, bro. It's feeling worse, bro, than it's honestly nah, you know what? It's feeling like the same level as Baron Corbin force feeding dog food to Roman Reigns. It really is, bro. And it sucks for me to say that, but I only feel that way because the same way that Vince did, I feel like Triple H is just expecting us to just be complacent and just like taking what they give us. It don't work like that. Not when your stories is not there, bro. And that's the way the shit is, bro. I can't fucking like, you know what I mean? I can't do that shit no more. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, bro. As always, it's Les Hardy Jr., bro, representing Say I Quit podcast. Shout out Lil Derek. Shout out Reed. Hopefully they finna be streaming too. I told them I'm gonna be doing this, just like I'm gonna start doing this a lot more frequently, just so like we could just share our opinions and our thoughts, so, like while we have them. You know what I mean? But it's always real with y'all, bro. I love y'all, bro. Yo, get us, bro. I think we almost at 4, bro. We almost. So like this video, comment, subscribe, bro. Send this to your friends, your friends, your girlfriend, your girlfriend's friends, your girlfriend's grandmother's friends. Like, bro, like tap in with us, bro. But it's Les Hardy Jr. and it's too fucking sick.